I got a request for Buckbeak. You're wondering who's Well, if you know Harry Potter, you know who Buckbeak is. And this is actually a hippogriff. And we're gonna name this one. This one's going to be what Hagrid calls. His name's Buckbeak, and Hagrid calls him Beaky. And sometimes Hagrid even let him sleep in his bed and eat all of his little food, dripping blood in his cute little house. Anyway, so we're gonna get started. We are going to do a circle. So we're gonna start with his head. Do a circle. And then for his tummy, right here, we are going to do his like chest area, okay? Then we are going to do the back end. So in this part, it's gonna come up like this, and it's gonna come down like this. And just this is gonna be like his back end. We're not gonna see much of it because we got wings. We can connect this, okay? So let's start with the head up here. It's got its feathers. So we're just gonna make a scalloped edge of feathers. Okay, so you can erase in here. It's a little scallop head. And his face, we're gonna go down the middle. Okay, and this is gonna be his beak. So we're gonna make a big rainbow here. And then his beak is kind of to the side here. And then it's gonna come down like this. This is where it's coming. And then come up, and then he's got a piece of it down here. Okay, that's his beak. And then he's got some, oh, he's glaring. Right here, got his eyes. He's glaring at you. And anyways, yeah, if you're a milfoil, you're going to kind of tick him off and gonna scratch him with his talons, but that's just because Milfoy did not respect him. All right, let's give him his little piece right off of his, this is like his eyebrow part, this is his cheekbone part, and then it's gonna come down where he has some feathers. Okay. And let's do his wings. So coming right off of here, we're gonna do some wings. And we are making them so they fit on the page. We are going to make them fit like this. And this one we're gonna make a little shorter so we can fit on the page. And now we can put his feathers in. So this is kind of like lightly where it's gonna go, so we're not gonna put Sharpie all the way. But we're gonna do a scalloped edge of feathers here. And then we're gonna do a scalloped edge of feathers and another scalloped edge. Okay, we'll put more details in there in a little bit. So now let's do this side. Right from right here, we're gonna do a scalloped edge. There's feathers. That one's a little big feather. Maybe we'll put double feathers there. Yeah, that's more proportionate. Then we're gonna put our second row of feathers. And then our third row of feathers is gonna come all the way down here. So now you can erase inside here because we can't see his tail end there. I'm gonna make this connect. It's coming along. All right, so let's get his legs in here. So he has one leg coming off right here. So let's see, Buckbeak, of course, is a gray hippogriff, and a hippogriff is half horse, half eagle. Interesting. And we're gonna put his little claws down at the bottom. So we have his back end, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, and then he has his nice long talons on there. And when approaching a hippogriff, let them make the first move. Make sure you keep eye contact, and should maintain, as eye contact should be maintained, and you want to bow to the hippogriff, and you wait, and if they bow back, then you can go and pet them or be their friend. If they do not bow back, that means warning go away and you want to take off. You don't want to be near, because Harry Potter definitely had a good relationship and was respectful of them, and so he actually got to ride on a hippogriff. And while Malfoy did not respect him and didn't do it right, what Hagrid said, and he got swiped by one of these talons and had to go to the nurse. Except for he's kind of a crybaby, so he didn't need to whine that much, but he's like, oh, my dad's gonna hear about that. And that's kind of pretty much how Hagrid lost his job, because Malfoy had to go cry to daddy. Okay, this is going to be the underbelly. You can erase all of these lines that helped us, but we don't need them anymore. We don't need those. You could put some feathers in there. And we do have a row of feathers right here. Bloop, bloop. Kind of looks like a necklace of feathers, and then there's another row of feathers. Okay, fantastic. Now let's do his back horse hooves. And here's his little hoof there. And then, does this look right? You know what, it's more rounded right here. We'll try this again. Okay, so we'll have it come up. And it's gonna kind of come out. And he has a tail back here, but you barely can see it. And this is his back hoof. Ooh, little skinny. Try to make them the same size. Will look definitely better. All right, so let's Sharpie, and then I'm going to show you how I colored it. Okay, let's go. I'm sharpening around the outside. Okay, let's erase. Okay, we're gonna give it some yellow eyes. Easy cheesy, and I put a touch of yellow right here, just a little burst of color. Okay, and then now we're gonna get gray. So we're gonna make its beak gonna be gray. And around his eyes and under his eyes, gray. And around his feather tips, gray. And what I did is I just put in, because it was actually gray and white, these little bloops. That's how his feathers, they have little patterns on them. And do the same thing. Oh, we're gonna put like a shadow underneath here. Shadow on the side. And then we wanna color along here gray, and then we'll put in those spots again. And then we'll just make it come alive. So we're gonna put some little spots in here. And same thing around here. And put some spots in there. And gray here. And then here, we're going to down here, we're going to make this gray along here. Look like giant feathers. Okay, and then now put some spots in here. Okay, on his underbelly, some gray. And shadow under here, back leg. And well, it's gonna be mostly black, but we'll just do this part. The back leg, give it a little gray. And we're gonna put spots in there. The spots are kind of fun. They kind of add a lot to it. And these feathers are gray. Putting some spots in there. We can make gray under here. We're gonna make black in there. And we can put some horsehair in there. Okay. So now I'm going to take the black. So this layer is going to be all black. So we're just going to color this in black. All right, let's do black on this side. Okay, and you can put extra little spots of black in here. Maybe a shadow right here. And this back leg, we're gonna make it dark back here so it looks like it's actually a back leg. So there's a good shadow in there. We'll add a little burst of color in there in a minute. If you want, you can come in and put a little bit of black spots in here. Same with up here. Some over here. All right, so now we're gonna take the gray and we're gonna make, this is gray feathers down here. So we're just gonna make this all gray. I know I'm kind of hurrying. I'm doing this a little too fast. I'm gonna take a shower before my daughter gets home. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a burst of this color. This is just tan. Get a little tan in here. Okay, do the same thing over here. And I'm putting just a touch of color underneath its beak and on his underbelly. A little bit down here. A little bit on his hoofs. All right, this is looking good. Okay, so you can give the background any color you want. I kind of made it look like dirt and grass or shrubbery. Anyways, I'll catch you on the next one. Wait, did we forget anything? Yeah, got it all. There you go. Bye.